all you see is blue and red lights in the background. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and comment down below any videos you'd like to see in the future. So today I have a story time for you guys. And if you guys haven't watched my Popeyes video where I tried the chicken sandwich, you probably don't know about it. So I thought I'd make an individual, you know, like story time video of like a moment where I got arrested. I've been arrested. Okay, so if you guys want any more story times, make sure to comment down below and I'll do videos on them. Now keep in mind that I'm sharing these story times. It's not to be judged, it's for a laugh. This happened when I was 17. I'm 19 now, so it's been 2 years, almost 3. It's almost 3. So, who's texting me? I don't want none of y'all snowflakes in my comments saying like, I was 17. Y'all swear y'all didn't do no stupid stuff when y'all was 17. So here's the beginning. So the beginning starts with me and all my cousins. We all, like, I have cousins that fly from California to Virginia, and we all just stay in my room, you know, do our little sleepovers, do stupid stuff, you know, because we're just stupid. So, as I was saying, so we're all, you know, just in my room. We stayed up till like 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you know. We just do we pull like all-nighters is what you call them. So we always pull all-nighters when we do sleepovers. So it was around probably like 3, 4 in the morning. And, you know, we said, you know what, I'm hungry. And there's nothing to eat at the house. So my stupid ass only had my permit because I hadn't gotten my license yet. So me and my cousins were like, we're hungry, and I was like, okay, let's go. So I, you know, snuck into my mom's room and I stole her keys, and you know, it all just went from there. So I grabbed the keys, made sure the door was closed so that they didn't hear the car turn on, because for some reason our car likes to make hella noise when it turns on. So I was like, you know what? Let's just close the door so they don't hear anything. So closed the door, told all my cousin, okay, let's all go. Okay, so I had a cousin who was he was from my uncle's side, my Uncle Kevin's son. And then my cousin, she was also from my uncle's side. And then I had 2 cousins from my mom's side. So basically it was 5 of us, okay? So it's 5 of us in a big ass Tahoe. So I start the engine, pull out real fast, and I speed out of the driveway because it was just making a lot of noise. So, you know, first we were gonna go, we went to McDonald's. So we got food and we ate. And for some reason, I forgot whose idea it was. And hey, let's go to DC. So I was like, okay, that actually sounds fun. Let's go to DC. But honestly, I feel like it was God protecting us because I was still not like an advanced driver. I was like still had my permit. I was barely learning how to drive. I could drive, but it's like I'd never been on the freeway, never been to a whole new area. So I honestly feel like it was God protecting us that night, because I'm actually glad that we got pulled over, because we probably would have died, you know, in a car wreck or something. I'm glad we didn't. Waiting at a light, right? So Virginia lights, for some reason, they like to take like 5 hours just to turn green. I don't understand that. It was pissing me off. So what I did was, we were at a light and I was waiting to go left, so that I can make a U-turn and go into the gas station. I was gonna bust a ooey. A ooey is a U-turn, but that's what I call it. So basically I was gonna bust the ooey, go to the gas station, fill up the car, and then out of nowhere I see a car like starting to speed up from a distance, but I couldn't tell it was a cop car. So I was like, okay, there's a car coming. I don't know if it's a cop, I don't know if it's a random person, but who else gonna be out at 4 o'clock in the morning like us crackheads? So I was like, you know what, that has to be a cop. So I put my signal on to go straight. So I put my signal, I went straight, and then I was kind of like just driving around so I could bust a U-turn. And the cop catched up to me. But keep in mind, I still didn't know it was a freaking cop, bro. So I was just driving, I was going slow just in case, it was a cop. And, I was going nice and slow, the speed limit. But I remember that me and my cousins, we were all playing 6ix9ine. You could just already imagine us just all jumping in the car, listening to that song. It was my 2 boy cousins in the back that were freaking jumping and doing this, all that in the back. So also, I feel like he probably knew that we were kids. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with these kids. They're not supposed to be out. So he pulled us over. Oh my God, when I tell you guys, I was just driving, I was going to speed limit, I was relaxed, I was doing good. Out of nowhere, just imagine being a 17-year-old without a license, just your permit, with a bunch of dumbasses in the car. Just imagine what I felt driving. I was driving, I was cruising, I was doing the damn thing. Out of nowhere, all you see is blue and red lights in the background, and then all you hear is whoop whoop, whoop whoop. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. And the lights went off, my heart dropped to my ass. It literally dropped to my ass. It literally sunk to my ass. I was so scared. My God. And then the cop came to my window and he's like, license and registration, please. I was like, I don't have my license, but I do have my permit. Here you go. So I gave him the permit, went to his car, and he was like, can you step out the vehicle? No. So that's what I thought in my head. I was like, oh, so this is where I die. This is where I die. This is when I was 17, so don't think that, I think all cops are bad. But it's like when you see the media and then you're black, you automatically think, well, this is how I'm gonna fucking die today. But me, being, a very smart, intelligent person, I said, yes, sir. I will jump the fuck out this car right now. I was like, yes, daddy. I'll get out. Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. So I got out the car. I was like, yes, sir. So he was like, do your parents know that you have the car? I'm like, should I lie? Or are they going to just get my parents in trouble? So I was like, you know what? Let me just tell them the truth. Maybe he'll let me go. So I told him, no, they don't know. So he was like, I'm going to have to arrest you for being out past curfew. And I was like, huh? Arrest? Did I just hear arrest come out this dude's mouth? I don't know if it was just a reflex, but I stepped back and I was like, can I go call my mom? And I stepped back. I swear, I stepped back and I was like, can I call my mom first? And he was like, no, we'll call her after I detain you. So I was like, okay. So I just turned around and I just put my hands behind my back and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna die today regardless if it's this cop shooting me. My parents gonna kill my ass. And they all turned around, they just started bursting out laughing. Karma struck their ass. The cop went back to the car and pulled out every one of them individually. And all I just saw was my stupid ass friends with detained walking to me, because I was sitting on the curbside. And then they were all walking to me detained. So they all sat next to me. The only one that didn't get detained was my oldest cousin. 2 other cops pulled up and I was like, you need this many people? My mom and dad pulled up and I was not making eye contact whatsoever. I looked to the side because my cousin was right here and I was like, is my mom and my dad looking at me? And they're like, yeah, they look really pissed. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah. They're like, dude, your mom and dad look so pissed. I was like, oh. And then I looked at my dad. He was just looking at me like this. And my mom was also looking at me like this. My mom, oh my gosh, I was just done that night. I was like, oh hell no. I'm gonna get my ass beat when I get home. I was like, you know what? Actually, you can arrest me. Just arrest me. I don't want to go home. You can arrest me. I'm not trying to go home and get my ass whooped by the Terminator. They made us sign like these documents so that we had to go to court, every one of us. I remember the cop asking my parents. They said, oh, do you want to charge your daughter with Grand Theft Auto? I looked at him. I was like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. So then my dad looked at him. He was like, no. So then we got home. I got my phone taken away. All of that good stuff. Almost got my ass beat. My dad wasn't really that mad. He was mad the first night, but then the next day he just said, why are you such a dumbass? I was like, I don't know. You made a good point, but I don't know. I don't know. It just happens, you know? From now on forward with those cousins, those are going to be like memories that we're always going to remember and like laugh about in the future. We all learned our lessons, so yeah, that was a real scary situation. I'm not gonna lie, but I honestly feel like it was God protecting us, because I feel like something would have happened to us if we really did get on the freeway. But other than that, yeah, we're safe, thank God. And I learned from my mistake. I never did no stupid ish like that ever again. That's all for the story time today. I thankfully didn't get my ass whooped as I should have, but you know, I was 17, so I can't remember if my mom smacked the hell out of me. I don't remember. I know I got yelled at really bad, but yeah. But yeah, if you guys want any more story times from my life, make sure to comment down below and I'll make sure to do them. And thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.